radio recording for you, my son. If you're watching this, Edward, it means that you've been diagnosed with Huntington's disease. I can well imagine that you must be wondering what possible meaning your future can have.
I can't believe he's finally seen it after all this time.
But do you think he might be upset by it?
Yes. Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure his father wouldn't say anything deliberately distressing.
I have no idea what's on the tape.
None? You didn't discuss it with him at all?
Well, Eddie wanted it to be a private message to Edward. So I just set up the camera, turned it on and left the room. I've never watched it. I just kept it for Edward all these years. I've always wondered.
If I have one piece of advice for you, it's to seize the time you have left. Travel, explore, open yourself up to the riches in the world. And remember, there are riches to be discovered in the most unexpected places. The smell of a camellia, the taste of a strawberry, so marvelous, so sweet, so complex. My darling son, I wish I could speak to you in person. Please embrace your life as dearly as I would love to embrace you.
Hello, Edward. How are you? Edward?
You've had the tape all this time?
Well, yes, your father made it specifically in case
You've hidden it from me for 15 years.
No, not hidden, Edward. It wasn't my choice. It was what your father wanted.
So what, you were just following orders?
Edward, no, of course not.
Then why didn't you show it to me before? Haven't you heard me all my life? You knew how desperate I've been to know him, to hear him speak, to see what he was like.
Edward, please, if you would just listen to
How
me.
could you do that to me, Mum? How could you keep him from me?
Edward, I had to.
But he's dead, Mother. He has been dead 15 years. Don't you think you could have been just a little bit flexible, just a little bit? I will never forgive you for this.
Edward, what you are refusing to see is that the tape wasn't mine to show you.
No, it just happened to be in your possession for the past decade and a half.
In my safe keeping.
Oh, semantics, Mother. And where have you hidden it all this time, by the way? Back of your wardrobe, perhaps? Your underwear drawer?
Oh, don't be childish.
And he's yours.
Childish? Expecting my own mother not to lie to me? Oh, yes, it's being very childish.
I didn't lie to you, Edward. Your father made that tape for one specific purpose, and it would have been dishonest of me not to honour his wishes.
You know, I'm puzzled. How is it you've got all these qualms about honour when you've been perfectly happy to be dishonest to me most of your life?
Would you like maple syrup?
Oh, for goodness sake, Edward, everything I do is wrong according to you. Try looking at it from my point of view, for once.
Why? When you're making no effort to see it from mine.
Lemon and sugar?
No, I don't want lemon and sugar. I don't want maple syrup. I don't want anything. I seem to have lost my appetite.
Oh, Edward, you are not being fair.
Oh, people in glass houses, Mother.
Edward? I got your message. Is something wrong? Where's Edward?
Here I am, Mother. Born anew.
Edward? What? Why?
It was just makeup. Surface stuff.
Well, it was part of you.
For a while, maybe, but I've decided I don't want to hide behind a mask anymore.
Right. Well, it's your choice, of course. Is that why you called me?
No, there's something we want to discuss. Please, sit down. It's about my father's video.
Edward, I know, and you have to understand, I really had no choice.
No, I do understand, Mother. I've done a lot of thinking, and Peter and I have done a lot of talking, and we've decided, haven't we?
Decided what?
On the video, my father said he'd set up a trust fund for me, for my education.
Yes, and I'm the trustee.
Yes, I thought you would be. Well, the thing is, we want to use the money. All of it.
What, now?
Yes, we've decided it's useless to continue with conventional education.
Judith, Edward and I would like to leave school and travel together.
We want to walk the Andes, visit Berlin. It's very popular with the Gothic community.
Hang on. You want to leave school and just leave?
And enroll in the University of Life. We'll be living, experiencing the world.
No, hang on a minute. It might seem to you now that you don't need an education, and perhaps I can even understand why. But you're so close to finishing.
We haven't got time to spare, Mother. I really hope you release the funds. I'm sure my father would approve of me using it that way.
My name is Edward. Is Arthur Edward Dunglance. And I'm making this video recording for you, my son.
What should I do?
If you're watching,
Tell me what I should do, Eddie.
it means that you've been diagnosed